show you something interesting. Regular, not so regular, but nice. Built in 1975, big center hall colonial in East Islip. 4 bedroom, 3 bath, full basement. Nice house, nice. This is where it gets interesting. This is what's in the backyard. So here, back in the day, apparently this was a boat building or ship building back 20s and 30s. Shed, yes, that is an outhouse. And the building is obviously the interesting part. This is East Islip. Look at this building, and I want to take you inside of it in a moment. It's kind of interesting, which is an understatement. It's pretty darn big. Again, they built boats in here. So it's 3 bays in the front, which are long. They're at least 1.5 cars deep. Alrighty. Now watch this. It gets a little bit more interesting. Here is another part of the shop where I guess they do assembly of the boats back in the 1920s, 30s. Kind of interesting. Here is the inside of, I guess, a little office, which kind of protrudes into the 3rd bay of the garage. So the garages, again, are conservatively 1.5 deep, with the exception of that one on the end, which is a little shorter because, again, of the, I call it the office that they built there. Good height, to say the least. You're not going to get a lift in here for a car lift, but in here, you sure could. And I'm going to go sideways here for a second. Definitely get a car lift in here, a few of them. So what they have here is you'd have to, this is a wooden floor because I guess they did assembly in here, again, of boats and whatever else. Kind of interesting, but it gets a little bit better, a little bit more unique. Watch this. So that's the back of the house. Again, 1975, typical center hall colonial, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, full basement. Clean, 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 clean. This is the rear of the home. There's the neighbor. This is where it gets interesting. Look at this property here. This is where it gets more interesting. This is the side of the shipbuilding garage, if you want to call it that, which is pretty darn tall. Oh, I forgot to go upstairs. Holy mackerel. There's a full loft upstairs, a total assembly area where I'm going to guess they stored back in the day materials, lumber or whatever else, because it's big. I'm sorry, I totally forgot to go up there. Look at this. That is cool. Gets better. Chicken coop. So back in the day, they had, apparently the former owner back in the day raised chickens. By the way, get a load of that electric pole. Oh, holy mackerel. Here's where it gets a little bit more interesting, actually the punchline. This house has this access to the side street. Look at that. Its own driveway to the side street. It has 1 electric pole on it here, which provides separate electric to this property, meaning let's call it the garage, this whole property here. So it provides separate electric for it. The house